Hey guys, welcome back to Geometry Dash. Apologies for not uploading this yesterday, if you care. But yeah, I didn't upload this yesterday because, like, I slightly said it in an Isaac video, but not much. Basically, I had to go to Andy's quite late because her parents and stuff, blah blah. Everyone had to leave the house, so I had to go there and essentially look after the little ones, because Andy has little siblings and whatnot, for a while, and then got back at about 1 in the morning. So yeah, I didn't really have time to record this, and I've started to put my, sleep and stuff above recording, which is something I haven't really done before until recently, where it happened when I was slightly too tired and when I had a ridiculous headache, and now this, when once again it was like probably 4 in the morning or something, or maybe no, it's about 3 or something. I was like, okay, maybe it's a little late to record Geometry Dash. Ooh, I clicked an extra time in there. Don't know why. It was my bad, but I don't know how I managed to do it. But yeah, decided not to record it. I apologize if that's you didn't like, but to be honest, it's probably not going to make a difference, is it? Because these videos, I don't think get any views. I haven't really been checking. Oh, it did the thing where it flies into space. Like, Marley, I think, watches them, but while he's working, so he sort of just has some audio or just something going on, because Marley's great like that. Thanks, Marley, for the gracious support. But yeah, most stuff I guess watched is just Isaac. I don't even think my streams get views. We're gonna start doing Fortnite videos. Maybe I'll get views, I don't know. Maybe I'll become an esports Fortnite player and start getting into FaZe. I'm not saying FaZe is bad, I don't know anything about FaZe. All I know is weren't they like pro Halo players for a while, then pro, I'm pretty sure they were, I'm 99% sure they were CSGO pros, and now they're Fortnite pros, because they're sort of esports, they get paid to be great at games, kind of like Ninja. But yeah, because there's people who get paid because, they play games on YouTube or Twitch, and people like watching it. And then you get esports players which get played to be good. It's essentially, like I've said before, like in real life sports, you get paid to be good at that sport. That's why we have, sports teams, and why Lionel Messi, the football player, is the most expensive football player in the world. Like, isn't he worth like millions? Like, to get him on your team, you have to pay millions for it. It's just like, wow. Like, gamers, they're not worth that much, I don't think. But, they get paid. No, it was slightly too low. I was so close. I saw the light on the other side. God damn. Once again, I had a day off from recording it. Well, 2 days, I think, if I include the streams. And yeah, I did well. That's probably the only time I'm gonna do well, because that was so clutch, and I just dipped slightly too much. And you saw what happened. It was not good. I need to not get scared, because I get scared because, I'm going towards a wall of spikes, and then the wall of spikes moves, but I'm scared before that. Pardon me, apologies, I ate just before recording this. So, I burped a little, but that's okay. And it's probably just because I had a drink before as well, because I went downstairs and got some moisture to slurp on. So my mouth is not dry, because I remember when I finished my drink earlier, I basically choked on it. I had the drink, but for some reason I thought it was an intelligent idea to inhale while doing that. So then I had some soggy lungs, and no one likes soggy lungs, especially my throat, because it was freaking sore. Like, I didn't quite finish a drink, and then I finished it, making my throat feel better. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? I tapped it slightly more than I needed to. That happened last time, except I barely got away from it. It happened last time, but I barely got away with it, where I tapped slightly too much, but was going down fast enough. At that time, I was perfect. I just tapped one time too many. Cause I keep forgetting like how far I have to go over before it starts telling me to go down, and then I die. But anyways, I was gonna say, isn't it slightly ironic that the thing to soothe my throat after choking on juice was to drink more juice? But I didn't quite get to say it because I had a good round and then I choked again, ironic. I know. Oh god, my nose, I can feel it. It's gonna sneeze. I can feel it. Or it's gonna be one of those ones that just navigates? No, it vacates your face and isn't a good time. But yeah, let's not have that happen, please. I beg of you. I beg of you. But anyway, let's get into the normal topics of Fortnite as we normally do. Like, Isaac's been good today. Like yesterday we finished, spoiler one, we finished the Forgotten's post-it note. Didn't jump again, thanks game. Yeah, we finished his post-it note, it was good. We did it in almost the minimum amount of attempts actually. We did it in 4, well no, we did it in 5 videos rather than 4. Because you gotta do greedier mode, which is 2. Because you gotta do greed mode, not just greedier mode, and gotta do light path, dark path, and in those you can get Mega Satan and Delirium. If you get it after Mega Satan, you can do it. If you get it after Blue Baby or the Lamb, you could also do it. What am I doing? Yeah, I did that and it was good. But I did get Delirium on a separate run, so I never actually did the dark path or the light path on one attempt, but we could have done, so on the one of the attempts we did, we actually did get the key pieces and then get Delirium afterwards, so we could have done minimum videos on it, but oh well, it's okay. It's alright, innit? It's alright. We had a good time while we did it, and we had really, really good fun runs. Like, why did it not jump? I clicked twice and it just didn't do a thing. It's not even like a bonk, it just kept going up, which was down for the gravity, but visibly was going up the screen. God damn it. That was a massive shame. But yeah, Fortnite, it's been okay. Yesterday I did get a win, but it was only with 2 kills. But in my defense, I should have had at least 4, which still isn't amazing, sure. But for me, 4 is like the bare minimum I'd like to have. But 2 of them were stolen from me by just leaves and snipers not wanting to get along. They still need to change the hitboxes of leaves, damn it, and make it so bullets can go through them. Branches, sure, make a different like mesh or whatever it's called, like a what's the term? A different hitbox, I guess, where it's just the leaves are gone. Then you could staple on the leaves and have it like just program it so it's like leaves, bullets can go through. Because you've done that for other things, like bullets can go through, but not that. In some situations you make it so it can go through people, but I'm not going to mention that. But either way, it's not a good time. Like, perfect snipe on a dude that I saw in the distance healing after he'd just been in a fight, didn't build anything, he was just healing up, took the shot, it hit a leaf that was just barely obscuring it, which was really annoying. And it happened again slightly after that when he was being attacked by someone else. I shot at them and it hit another leaf. So yeah, those kills were stolen from me. But the only kills I got were the first guy I killed and the last guy I killed, which is a stupid way to say that considering, you know, I said I had 2 kills, so of course it's going to be first and last guy. I'm an idiot. But yeah, the guy at the beginning of the game at the prison, I didn't really see anyone else over the course of the round, but I didn't really have resources for it to fight people, nor the weapons I wanted, so I just laid off people till the end game. Then I saw on the kill feed 2 people died, one person to a shotgun, one person to an RPG, and the other guy I already knew where he was. He was the guy I was originally fighting and knew where I was at this point. And I was like, okay, so that means the mountainous zone, which I knew had people on it, has just become vacant. And the guy, he wasn't as observant as me, because when I got onto the mountain, he was just still like staring at my base from his 1x1. And I just went on the hill and popped him on the head and he was dead. First time I've actually won via, you know, shooting someone in the face like that with a sniper, which was good. It was very good. And there's another round I had, might have been the same day, I can't remember, but Either way, I had a round one day. I may have already mentioned this. I don't know, but I had like 5 kills, I think, and it was a one-on-one for the finish. Oh yeah, I did mention this, I think, where I fired grenades at the final guy and his base floated for like a second, so he didn't fall onto the grenade and take any damage, which really sucked. That was awful. Yeah, it sucked, but also I sniped him at one stage when it was a 1v1, and it was barely off his head and did 86 damage because I had a hunting rifle. But if it was a headshot, I would have won, but I barely missed it and I ended up dying to him because, well, I didn't have headphones, and when I edited my way to get around my builds because we were in a build fight, he happened to be there, and yeah, I got hit in the face. Didn't feel too good. But either way, it was a decent round, and I was like, well done, dude, but also screw you, game, for, you know, making the build flow, because I know it destroys itself procedurally, so, or is it procedurally? I don't know. Either way, like, I shot loads of grenades at the base, the bottom bit disappeared, and then the top part just floated for a couple of seconds, then destroyed itself, and all the grenades I'd fired by that point exploded, so it didn't do any damage, which was pretty awful. I was not appreciative of that thing that happened. I was a little sad. I felt a bit robbed. But, oh well. Had some other good rounds today, 1 second. God, slightly too fast. Yeah, had some decent rounds today. I didn't play much solos today, I don't really think. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think I played very many solos today, because nothing's popped in memory, but I remember playing a lot of 20v20s today, or 5x20s today, and I had some good rounds in it. Like, one round had, I think, 4 kills, and clutched a save on one of our teammates, and I died to the blue because the edits are bad. Like, sometimes I'll press F to edit a thing, and it'll literally wait like a second. I try and reset my build. So I press F, right click, and build again. Well, by build, I mean F again, because that's my edit key, by the way. Normally it'd be G, but I've rebound it so it's the opposite way around. It'd be F for edit, G to heal builds. But for some reason, the edits are extremely slow for me, and I don't know why. Because, like I said, sometimes I'll just press F to edit it, right click, F to confirm, and it just won't do it. And then it'll pop up with the edit thing again. I'm like, what do you mean? I was clicking really slowly, and I was surprised that it went so high up. Like, I thought it was going to go too high, so I started clicking slowly, like that, and you just saw what happened, so I'm a little confused. But yeah, like I said, the building is still bugged, and the editing is a bit bugged. And I know it's not just me anymore, because popped into CookyTheThingy streams earlier to see how well he was doing and what he's up to. And what happens is, his building is apparently not working. Like, it's hard to visually show that building isn't working without having like a mouse cam, or like what buttons are being pressed at what times cam. So I know you can get those where you'll get like a little image of a keyboard on the screen, and the buttons that you press will come up on the screen in like a different color, like that correlates with the one you've clicked. But like, he was saying, God, it's not building quite a bit, and I was like, yeah, I know, no one else seems to be complaining but you and me, dude. It sucks. Some people think we're crazy, but when there's someone like you, probably don't think he's crazy, because he relies on building. Like, he's kind of like me. I rely on building, but to survive. His is more to be offensive, but even like defensively, however he plays, he relies on building just as much as I do. Well, I'm probably more just as much as him, but you know, he's way better. And his edits are amazing, and he's done the thing that I mentioned. Like, I can't remember if I mentioned it in a video, but I mentioned maybe at some point people are gonna start, like, we started to do 2 wide ramps and building up, and then people came up with a strategy of build 1 wide ramp and put a wall behind it when that was implemented, and then do the double wide with the walls. And now Nick has started doing, because he's ridiculously fast, he started doing double wide walls and floors under his things. Like, what That's so much stuff. Just to completely protect his ramps. Like, that means if you go up 1 layer, you are using 60 materials. 2 layers, 120 materials. By the time you're like 8 up, you've already gone like 1,000 materials. Let's do the maths on that. That's... well, 2... because, you know, it's... like, 2 wide is 60, because it uses 3 things. Another one is then 120. So then we're 2 high. So, never mind the 8, it's more like 15 or so, maybe? I don't know. I need to focus for a second. Don't know why my fingers are currently on WSAD while my right hand's on the mouse. That's not usually where my arm goes, but oh well, 1 second. I'm an idiot. Yeah, if 2 high is 120, then that means 4 high is 240, which means 8 high is 480, which means what were we at when we were 8 high? 2 high, what? Yeah, 2 high is 120. Sorry, I'm trying to play and do this, and it's really I really struggle to do that. But then 2 or 4 high is that, so 8 high is 480. So then another 8 high is 16, which makes it 960, which means, yeah, by the time you are 16 up, you're already almost out of 1,000 resources. Like, that's quite high up, I'm not gonna lie. You'd normally probably go 4, like 5 or 6, but even then, you've lost like 300 resources, which is, it's a lot. That's a lot of resources. But either way, like, damn. Like, Nick is probably the fastest builder in Fortnite. And editor, of course. Like, it's just ridiculously fast. Because his mouse moves so fast, I can't even tell what he's doing half the time in fights. With a lot of building. Like, it's ridiculous. And I'm yet to see someone that's as good as Nick. Like, my personal opinion, Nick is probably one of the best players of Fortnite. As much as, you know, he tends to roll tack over pump. 1 second. That doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad player. Like, his flick shots with snipers, they're on point most of the time. Like, they're really good. And his aim as a whole is really good. And his building is amazing. And his edits are nothing that I've ever seen before. It's, like, pretty ridiculous. Like, I know Ninja and stuff edits, but nothing is like Nick. Because he'll just be mid-fight, on the fly. He'll be above someone, and then he'll instantly edit his ramp that got above them, and just be next to them, while the person below him is still thinking where to go. Like, Nick's gonna start struggling to fight people if they become as good as him. Because in his current way of playing, like I said, he will get above them, and he'll then just edit his ramp immediately and then start shooting them before they have even realized he's there. Like, I recently saw a video that was like that he's done called, like, this guy was so confused by the speed of my edits, where he built above somebody and then replaced the floor above them with his floor, and then edited the floor, jumped down, shot them, jumped up, edited it back, edited somewhere else, went down, and every time he kept going down there, the person was looking the opposite direction, just like, where the hell is this coming from? Because by the time he turns around, he's gone. At no point in that fight did that person even see him, apart from being above him. It was one of the craziest, yet hilarious things I've ever seen. By one of the hilarious, I mean one of the most hilarious, and one of the most crazy Fortnite things I think I've ever seen someone do, because it was just so funny. No! I realized too late that I needed to pull up, because it scares me. And every time, I don't know what it is, but every time at that point, I'm always on the downwards part of it. I don't know what it is, but it's just every time. It must just be because I pull up too much. So then when I get to that point, I'm letting it just go down so I can pull up again, but by that point it's too late and I'm dead. God, that's 3. That's 3 that I've just completely chucked down the drain. Balls. Yeah, we got to Nick by talking about how, like, Fortnite's building's wonky, but yeah, it's wonky, and I've died because of it a lot recently. And like I said, the edits are wonky. Like, I said in the 20s I died to editing because it just didn't work. It wasn't a situation where I just wouldn't edit, it's just I clicked and dragged to make a door and it made a window instead of it, which was a bit annoying. I did have a round where I tried to I was trying to be really nice and help this noob because they boxed themselves in and then were destroying the wall to get out, and I was like, hey look, if you press F or G for them, you can edit and, you know, it's cool. And they were very bad. Like, they didn't even understand how sprinting worked. And when they were being shot at, they just kept running away. So I ran up in front of them and just started building walls behind them as they went. I was like, go, you can make this. And then when I looked back after they got knocked and I rezzed them, there was like a group of 4 or 5 people running up on them. And I was like, okay, you use this med kit or follow me. And then I ran off, and yeah, then they died. They were using the med kit, but they died. I was like, sorry, but good luck. They were really bad, but they kind of edited. Like, I helped them to try and edit, but it didn't really work too well. Like, I said, hey, if you click on the middle one, and then on the bottom, or the one below that, you can make a door. They did the top, or the middle one, and then they made a window. And they ended up just smashing the wall to get through. I clicked 3 times, because I knew I was going to bonk, and the third one didn't register. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's like, if I bonk, it just cancels any inputs coming after that for some reason, and I don't understand it. But oh well. Yeah, Fortnite is okay, I guess. Today was not a great day for it. It just screwed me over and over. Like, I had someone, again, mid-fight, just unload on me, and I just instantly dissolved. And I'm like, excuse me, if I do this to someone from point blank range, I can't hit a shot. But you could do it from there and hit every bullet. It was not a good feeling. But I did have some decent rounds today. And I had a round with 3 kills, and I can't remember how I died. I'm trying to remember. Like, I killed someone that was in the blue that just came towards me by using a rifle for once. Like, I just barely missed the headshot with a hunting rifle because they were sitting still, so I decided to take the shot with the hunting rifle strats, which just I love, as much as it's OP and kind of cheatsy. But they've made it so it has bullet spread now, but they were close enough for it to work. I wish I got the headshot. That would have been so much cleaner and, you know, made me take less damage from the blue. But either way, it was good. And I still can't remember how I died. I genuinely can't think of it. What happened in that round? What happened in that round? I think that was probably the round where I killed a guy mid-air with a scoped AR who was in the distance. I popped him in the head once. The next shot somehow was not a headshot, even though I was aiming for the head. And then the recoil makes it go up, like the gun tilt back a bit, then it will go back to normal. He didn't move at all. The next shot was not a headshot. It made no sense. But either way, I then took him really low, and then he didn't build anything, he just started flying with a jetpack, and I just shot him out of the air. It was like skeet shooting, but with people. And they explode into loot rather than, well, clay. Which, you know, is probably a bit less pretty. Because clay, when it, or the clay birds or whatever it is where they shoot, they can be pretty when they explode. They make like a little puff of like clay, which is pretty to some people, I guess. But guns is just a bit like, where's guns, you know? Like, if it was real life, I'd be like, that's not good. In America, it's like, yeah, free guns. But yeah. How did we get to this conversation? Yeah, we're talking about Fortnite. We're talking about guns falling from the sky. I've died to that twice now. What is wrong with me? Come on. Pardon me. Yeah, is okay-ish. And like I said, 20s were good. I had a few rounds where I got the final kill, which was nice. The game is freezing for some reason. I don't know why. My mouse is on the window, which, yeah, is a thing. Oh god, one of the rounds I had earlier was just really, it peed me off because I was having really bad rounds and I was just like, okay, let's have one more and stop. And then what happens is, it does the thing where I get killed and then for some reason when I'm clicking, I can move the screen. But then if I let go, I can no longer move the screen anymore. And it's just like, well, what the hell? Pick one, game. And then I had moved the screen to be super tiny in the bottom right of my screen. So I couldn't exit. And, you know, it was impossible to click anything, really. It was barely possible for me to go back to the lobby, which then reset my view, thankfully. But I couldn't click anything, basically. It was almost impossible, so it was like, Alt F4 or just try my hardest, so... Tried my hardest, and luckily it worked. Yeah, it was real annoying. Real annoying, especially since most times I died to shotgun. Oh, that was awful, Jesus Christ. Yeah, most times I die to shotguns. I tend to have a headshot lined up as I die. Which ain't great. It ain't great. Or, I hit them for a lot, then I hit them again and kill them, but hit like 190 damage. I'm like, they had 10 HP, that was overkill. Happens a surprising amount. And it's really annoying, but, you know, gotta deal with it. I'm just like, why couldn't I have landed that as my first hit? But yeah, the 20s were good, had some nice kills. It did it again where it just didn't accept an input. What the hell? Like, it just kept going when I double tapped and only jumped once into death at a massive delay. Why is that? That's not okay. That makes me very sad. Oh my god, I tapped it so gently. Like, I knew I was too high up, so I tapped it very gently to, you know, get lower, and instead it just insta-killed me. WTF. What the hell, man? I'm yawning. Oh my god, really? Pixels. Freaking pixels. Nah. Anyways. What else is there to talk about? Because we've got like half a video to go. Oh, that was... Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. That wasn't me doing that. That was someone else controlling the mouse. It was not me. You are something. What am I trying to say? I don't know. Oh, that's a dev's happened before. I realized I clicked, or hadn't clicked, and then that happened. Impressive, honestly. I don't know. They've brought in in Fortnite, they've brought in the Blitz mode, but as solo showdown now, so if you want to go see some tryhards, that's where you want to go. And it's basically incentivizing landing in places like Tilted, because high kill count is now what gets you the rankings, rather than just sheerly winning, because even if you're a pro, you can just camp the entire time. That's a point. That's a round I want to mention for Fortnite earlier. I died to someone that wasn't a good player and had, I think, 1 kill before killing me from an over 100 meter RPG, which I saw coming immediately as soon as it started moving, and I was like, okay, try and get the medkit off. And when I realized I couldn't, I was like, okay. Selected floors, tried to place it above me for like 3 seconds, it was not placing anything. I was like, oh dear god, I'm going to die. And guess what happened next? Oh wait, yes, I died. So I was in a fight with someone with a jetpack, they ended up just camping beneath me. And apparently everyone in the game tried to kill us, because I was trying to kill him, he was trying to kill me, I climbed up, he wasn't great, he was okay, like he doesn't build very much. I end up getting the high ground, keep myself safe, the person on the hill fires an RPG, I end up trying to just heal myself, try and block a shot, and I die because it doesn't place anything for like 3 seconds. What am I doing? Which seriously peed me off. So then I watched this person as they kill people. And they were really good. They were really good at building, really fast. Had good aim. They I think there was an Omega that ended up killing the guys beneath me. They then killed the Omega. There was someone camping in a house because they had really easy people to kill at the end. Like I said, they camped in a house, and the person died to the blow, and then the other person was just hiding behind a tree. And they even had the Technique skin. I think it's Technique. Basically, the one in the battle pass was covered in spray paint. You know that one? She just was awful and didn't build very much and died very, very easily. But I was like, where did you land when you're this good? Wouldn't you land somewhere like Pleasant, Retail, or Tilted? Those are like the main three, you know? Or even Salty. Salty's like, in my opinion, baby Retail. Or like baby Pleasant. Because Retail's sort of like baby Pleasant, I guess. And then everywhere is baby Tilted. Because Tilted is just loot central, but also the reason I don't go is because it's camper central. Especially when you have you're someone with no headphones, and there's many floors to each building, and you know, many corners to turn. Yeah, it's not very good. Still need headphones, but I don't have money for headphones. That's what Twitch is for. I'm not saying I need money from Twitch. I'm just saying if I get money from Twitch, that's where it is going, on computer, headphones, anything to improve streaming, as I whistle accidentally. But yeah, I'll probably try and get some headphones at some point soon-ish. Did I just pick up that coin? It just spun off into oblivion, unless that's what it does when it gets caught by the wall on the left that is following me as I go through this world. Because we're not actually moving, it's just a level moving towards us. Spoilers. Or is it? I didn't let go. I really wanted to, but it just never happened. It was one of those situations where I try and press the button. Not necessarily so fast I do, it's just I panicked and my finger just was like, I'm staying here. I can't leave, and then I died. Sadness hit quite hard as I yawned. Oh my god. Something else happened before I made this video, and by before I mean like a couple of days ago. It was on Friday, and this is when am I recording this? This is a Sunday. I think it's a Saturday, but it's early in the morning, so it's technically Sunday morning. Anyway, we went to the city to go and see a sort of gaming thing that was going on, which was nice, and there was a YouTuber that has like 1 million or so subs that was doing a talk there, which was quite nice to see. Because I knew him, and he didn't really know him that much, but it was like, yeah, we should go see it. And we went to see it, and then we got an autograph and stuff. And because he's a nice YouTuber, like my sister has gone to see YouTubers that are like kind of cringy. Like the sort of YouTubers that are probably like massively clickbait, and yeah, and like she watches YouTubers. I'm not saying it's bad if you do this. I'm just saying the YouTubers themselves are kind of cringy. But she watches YouTubers that are like Zoella and Thatcher Joe that are extremely clickbait, and every video title is just caps lock central. Like, I'm pretty sure these people have sellotaped down their caps lock key, or at least set it to caps and then remove the key, is all I can gather. But either way, she does this. Like, I've looked in Zoella's descriptions, and then it's like, yeah, products used in the video, and there's like 27 there, and I'm like, what the hell? That's so many! You don't need this much makeup! You don't need any makeup! Makeup is not a thing anyone needs. It's just a thing people use to make themselves feel better, and you've made it into a living somehow. Like, yeah, this is the stuff I use. Now, give me money. Oh my god, my eye's itchy. No. I did it! There is a flipper-dooder there. Oh my god, that is so nice to be able to scratch my eye. Oh, I have no actual idea the bliss I just got from scratching my eye. Oh my god. Basically, it was just pain to not do it. But yeah, this thing is blue. It's a portal, but it's also got the blue thing over it. This one is the yellow one puts you through it, I think. The yellow one puts you through, and then the pink one does something. I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's just the same one, I guess. I don't know. Either way, there's two, and it flips you round, and okay, I gotta get used to that. It flips you around, then flips you off. But that's progress. And also, I scratched my eye, and it was so nice. It was so nice, you have no idea. Like, ouch. It was basically like when you get a really good yawn, which I've been having a lot of, and now I've said it, I'm getting a yawn, no! Yeah. Oh yeah, another round I had earlier in Fortnite that was kind of just silly. Basically, landed prison, there's someone else there, shotgunned him a few times because I missed quite a bit because I'm bad. But he also missed every shot. I think he hit me for like a tiny bit of damage, but we're okay. And I go into the back of a van to heal. I hear someone walk past me. I wander out to see if I can see him because I don't know where they are because I don't have headphones. And I can't see them. So I then look back where I was and I see a wall is broken. I look through the wall and I see a person running away with also a no skin, like the first guy. So I follow them and end up using my semi-auto to hit them once, and then I just quickly kill them with a rifle as they run away. Don't even know if I had a weapon or not, but they kept running. They didn't build anything, they just kept running. So I go back to the prison to actually loot it properly this time. I go to the back of the truck that I was originally in. There's a dude in there! Just a random no skin again, just sitting in there with no weapon. And I'm just like, well, hi dude. And I end up actually killing him because I didn't know if he had a weapon or not. I clicked so fast and it went down really fast, and it makes me very sad because that was an awesome attempt. And I didn't even realise I was there because I was just zoned out talking. But yeah, I killed him because I wasn't sure if he had a weapon or not. But either way, he looked hostile because he started walking towards me after I got into the back of the truck. So I just pumped him in the face, which I felt kind of bad about afterwards because I saw he had no weapons and just had everything that I left in there. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean it. I take it back. And something I just remembered, probably one of my favourite rounds I had on Fortnite today was when I landed and had a really weird thing happen, which I still cannot explain. But basically, I landed, picked up an SMG, someone broke into my roof, I was in the fatal fields, and then I just started shooting at them with the SMG because I had no weapon. Somehow my bullet spread once again was abysmal, and almost every single shot missed again. I end up running after them, shooting them some more. They placed something, and I have no idea what it was, because it was like a ramp that was really, really steep, and it was like extremely far underground, and I still have no idea what it was. Because it wasn't even like they edited it, they just placed it like this. Did they pre-edit it? I don't know. Either way, it was really, really weird. Because they placed it, and it was like half underground, and it was like, I don't know, what angle would it have been at? I don't know, but either way, it was just, a ramp is like 45 degrees, isn't it? Like 90 degrees is sideways, and yeah, a normal ramp's like 45 degrees. This one was like maybe 15 degrees. Either way, it was really strange, and I still can't explain it. But I did kill this person with my final couple of bullets in my friggin' SMG. And then when I look for more guns and ammo, someone comes along and pumps me once. So I just sit in a corner, drop all my guns, drop everything. I think I dance originally, just to see if they're friendly. And then I drop everything on the floor. That's my sign of friendship. Instead of just trying to painstakingly go through my inventory and drop stuff, I just dance, then drop stuff to prove I'm a friend. They aim the pump at my face, see me drop stuff, and they're like, okay, fine, you're not a bad guy. And then they drop a mini. I crouch walk out to show them that I'm friendly, and then they let me get the mini. So I grab the mini, and then they end up walking away, and I was like, oh, they're so nice. It's literally the first time I've ever seen someone do that. I had someone else earlier today that same thing happened, but they sort of didn't shoot me. They shot me, stopped shooting, and then I see them whip out the pump again, or the tack again, and then they kill me. Like, that's 99% of what happens. But this time, they were actually really nice and just walked off. So I was like, oh, I never see people like this that aren't tryhards, thank you. And then for the like next 15 minutes of the game I go around looking for new guns because I don't go back to Fatal. Because by that point there's people like that actually have weapons, and I get a little scared because I'm like, well, let's not go in there with a gun which literally has no bullets. And I looted like 3 ammo boxes and found stacks of ammo, and none of them were small bullets, which is like annoying because small bullets are normally a thing you get just tons of that you never use. But either way, that arm's good. Now I think about it, they're probably going to introduce like a golden SMG at some point, aren't they? Like maybe a P90. Oh, I was still pressing the button and just smashed into the floor, even though that should have been going up at that point, but it didn't. Even though I was still clicking, it just insta-died, so there was no way to survive that apparently. But we got a key, and we got more progress, which is awesome. But yeah, I went around the rest of that round trying to find weapons. And in one round I had today, I was like, this game's a massive douche. Because I went around, found weapons, and I found, my first chest gave me a blue suppressed submachine gun. Next one is a green suppressed submachine gun. Then the pièce de résistance. I opened the front door because this is at the football stadium, and I land at my normal spot. And both chests gave me that. I open the door and there's a normal submachine gun that's suppressed. So I have every variation of that weapon on me, which didn't feel very nice. I was like, are you freaking serious right now? Like 3 though. 3? It's a bit too many, don't you think? This is a lot. But yeah, like I said, maybe they're gonna bring in a new SMG at some point. Like, they brought in other golden weapons, like, admittedly, like, they brought in golden pistols. No one really likes pistols that much. So maybe they're gonna do it for submachine guns. Because, like, you know, submachine guns some people go for occasionally. Like, maybe make one where you could possibly turn it down for a rifle. Or, like, turn a rifle down for it. Like, isn't a Scorpion rifle or SMG an SMG and not a rifle? I'm pretty sure it is. It looks like an SMG. It's small, not like a giant rifle. And a P90, I'm pretty sure, is definitely a submachine gun. I'm not sure though. I don't know anything about guns. I'm pretty sure that's classed as like a secondary weapon. But either way, maybe they're gonna bring out a golden SMG that's like maybe 20 something damage but has a ridiculously high fire rate. So it's basically a bad rifle, but its fire rate makes up for it, because that's the thing with SMGs. They tend to not have the damage of a rifle, but they tend to, you know, have an extremely good fire rate. Like, I don't hate on SMGs that much. SMGs are not bad, but in comparison to other things, they are, which is the problem with them. But for tearing down walls, like, with clicky fingers, SMGs, man, they're great for it. Which is why if I ever build myself in and I hear that noise of an SMG, I'm like, really? You still have an SMG at this stage of the game? And I can only ever think that it's just something they're having alongside a pump. Because there's someone that hasn't sold their soul yet to double pumps, which I'm probably going to have to do eventually if they don't get rid of double pumps. But I don't think they're going to get rid of it, considering they got rid of it and then bought it back again. Which means it's probably here to stay, which means I may have to learn to double pump, which I'm not going to enjoy, because, you know, like, I'll only have a double pump if I don't find, like, a sniper or an explosive, or if I have, like, because normally my guns will be, like, rifle, shotgun, sniper, something explosive, health, or sniper, or shotgun, no, rifle, shotgun, sniper / explosive, then heals. Like, if I have 2 heals, and I really don't want to drop any of them, I will not double shotgun. I'll probably just keep the sniper. Because sniping is my thing, so I'm not going to turn down a sniper just because, oh, shotgun's like, sure, a shotgun is better at close range, and snipers are only good at basically one range, unless you're no-scoping or stuff like that. There still isn't a thing I haven't done that much. Like, I really just want to find, at some point, a noob in the final zone, and then, you know, smush them with no scopes or traps. That would just be great. I haven't done that yet, because I'm not at the skill level, because you see people like Ninja and stuff get noobs in the last circles quite a lot, but that's because you may watch it and think, God, why don't I ever get people this bad in the final zone? And that's because you forget the fact that you're watching the pro in the final zone. Which means normally if there's a pro in the final zone and they're better than you, you're the noob in the situation. Like, sure, you're probably not as bad, but you are that person. Or just multiple good people in the final zone, you know? But every time I've like either won or been second, it's just because I've been the noob in the final zone. Even the ones I've won, I tend to be that noob, or I just have to play decently to win. Like, I don't think I've ever had a round where it's been like, this guy isn't great, but you know, like the round that I won on stream with 6 kills, maybe 7, I can't remember, by winning with the RPG. The guy that came second, he wasn't a bad player, but he didn't build very much and didn't try and get up to me when I was on the high ground. He just kept his low ground as I built over to his base and killed him, which was ultimately his downfall. But it's hard to get high ground on someone with an RPG, because they're gonna blow up everything you do. Like, if you're Nick A30, sure, maybe it's not a problem, because his building is immaculate. And just the way he builds up in places, like, if you haven't seen it, he'll build up, and if he knows someone sees him, he'll ramp up, then place a floor, then quickly edit it once they've, like, looked away. Well, not looked away, but they'll sort of see you put a floor there, and maybe stop shooting, because they've realised there's a floor. He'll edit it, go up, and then place another one. He just does it so fast. And it's just like, wow! And like I said earlier, with the like extreme ramp that he does with the floors underneath it as well, like, I don't mean he's sitting still for each individual one. He's running up the thing while doing it. He failed doing it a decent amount. Like, he got up like 3 without flummoxing, but in my opinion, that's still impressive, because I haven't gotten to a stage where I'm doing double wide with walls. I can do 1 wide with walls or double wide, but I haven't put them together yet. I need to practice it. Like, maybe just land like Moisty or Wailing at some point and just practice for a bit. Or it's in the lobby, but it's hard to do in the lobby because people will be there and screw you over. That's something I want to practice at some point to just get better at for my ramp rushes. And I've also now turned down my 3D resolution setting, blah de blah, so like a little bit, so now my frame rate's better. Like, it doesn't affect the gameplay that much, I find. Like, it looks bad in the like start screen because your player just is like a pixel. I don't mean literally a pixel, but still. Doesn't look as good, but in the game you don't tend to be in a situation where you're looking at someone like that. Like, at least when fighting. So, I can now hit like 40, 50 FPS average, which feels so much nicer, so streams, it's gonna be better for. Pardon me. Which is nice, so that's a thing. Which is good. It is very good. And yeah. We nearly end this video, and I can't remember what much about we talked about. We talked about Fortnite, obviously, but I can't remember much about the specifics. Oh yeah, we were talking about my sister at some point, weren't we? I never actually finished that conversation, but yeah. My sister watches cringe YouTubers, and she's gone to get like signed autographs and stuff. Like, I think it costs like £15 or something to get an autograph. I'm like, what the hell? This guy ain't no celebrity. Sure, he's an internet celebrity, but you know, he's not a literal celebrity. And even celebrities, I'm like, why charge? Just, you earn enough money already, just give them out. Because if you just give out autographs, the autographs will be worthless. If you just give them out, no value. If you put a value on it, people are going to sell that thing for more for doing nothing. But either way, like I said, the guy that we got it from didn't ask me money. He was just perfectly okay with doing it, because, you know, I think that's just sort of a moral thing. It's like, yeah, you want me to literally just write my signature on a piece of paper? Sure. Rather than be like, I can charge money for that. Because, you know, these people know people pay for it. You know, if you got a big fan, they'll probably do it. Is there people that I would pay money to get a signature from? Probably. Like, I of course have idols, like most of us do, or just people that I like really like, not in the do 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 sort of way. In the hey, you're a good person, I like you sort of way. Okay, final attempt. Yeah, I have people that I'd pay to get an autograph from, but it just feels so much better, make me like them more as a person if they just didn't ask for money, and it just like in my opinion, think about it this way. I should be dead. Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. But let me quickly finish my sentence. Think of it this way. An actor in something, they get paid by, you know, the people they work for in each film to play a certain role. And they probably get like a portion of the money from the film or whatnot. I don't know how this works. But either way, they get money. YouTubers, and also then they tend to charge for autographs, but YouTubers, they don't really get paid by YouTube that much anymore, unless you're like one of the people that sell outs and they blur out every swear word they say and go just over 10 minutes to get all the money possible, and even then they don't get that much. But you know, YouTubers don't really get much money from people, but they don't need to charge for autographs. Like, they're the people that you'd expect to charge for autographs more, of course, like I said, but when they don't, it's like, you are an extremely nice person because you give us free entertainment and you don't even ask for money for an autograph. You're just so nice. But either way, that's just my opinion on it. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you still enjoy the series, because we made progress, and I apologize for not uploading a video again. I'll try and keep that on the bare minimum. I didn't think it'd happen again, but it did. I'm sorry. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you still enjoy the series. I enjoyed it today. I'll see you guys next time. See ya!